Alright guys, it's Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. I had this request, okay, well, okay, this is Johnathan Garza's Motherboard, the Trinity, alright, and a buddy of mine, Mike Calhoun, messaged me saying that this gentleman over in Ireland was having a problem with a with Rgh Trinity. Alright, his name is Steven Mc Laughlin. Alright, now I went ahead and what I did is he wanted to he was having problems with the glitching and everything else, and I saw what he was doing and everything, and I was just like, okay. I was like, listen, I'm gonna do you solid. I'm gonna do a live stream of me doing this, and you do exactly what I do in this video. Okay? So, you know, I mean, hey Mike, how are you, man? Make sure he gets on this stream, okay? Because he hasn't even. I don't think he's on here. He didn't hit it up or anything like that. I'm telling him, you know, it's live now. So he needs to get in here. All right, because here's what we got here is I'm gonna. Hey, there he is. Okay. All right. Now, Steven, the first thing that we're gonna do. All right, this is not gonna take me long. I know that you got your wires all done and everything, but however, though, what I want you to do, desolder your wires from the motherboard, not from the chip, but just from the motherboard. Okay. Make sure you unplug it before you do that. All right. And what I'm gonna do in the meantime is we're gonna solder up. We're gonna pre-tin this chip right here. All right. And it's the same chip that you got. It's an HV3. Alright? So we'll go ahead and we'll throw some solder on these pads right here real quick. Alright, while you're de-sweating your wires, and remember to pull your power cord, because if you don't, you will screw it up. Alright? A little too much on that one. Okay. Now, we'll pre-tin the motherboard. Alright? Now, you know, here's your NAND point right here. You already got this all done. You got this figured out, okay? However, though, what I am going to tell you is this, all right? Look, when you're doing this thing, there's a reason why I use certain points, all right? Because I have experimented a whole lot, all right? And J-Def can attest to this, who happens to be Monzy, okay? The points that you use to power this, to power the chip, all right, on the motherboard, okay, a lot of people use the same points, all right, and I noticed you did too, all right. There's a reason why I use the points that I use, okay, and I'm going to show you the reason why. Now, this is just your NAND hookup right here. You don't want to get any solder on this damn thing. No, don't want that one. This is the one that we want right here. There we go. Alright, now, you get 5 volts from here. Alright, which is all well and fine. However, though, if you hooked up those points to an oscilloscope, you'll notice when you shut it down, you get a flyback out of it. Alright? Now that can disrupt a lot of stuff on the chip, causing it to give you not such a great boot time. Okay? Especially when you shut it down and restart it. Alright? Because it gets flyback. Alright, now these 2 points right here get 0 flyback. Alright, you got 5 volts here on this point, and you got 5 volts here on this point. Okay, I mean, you got 5 volts here, you got negative here. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is that's where you want to tie your voltage points to. Okay, now I already pre-trimmed these wires, so we're going to hook up D. Then we're going to hook up C. Gets the long ones out of the way. Now we're going to hook up the short ones, okay? I'm going to ground. Okay. And then we got our power. Okay. And then we got E and F. Alright? Do not mix up E and F. You will wind up with a mess. Okay? That's E. Here comes F. And there we are. Okay, now, I think we got some pretty good connection right there. Okay, definitely looks like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead, and what we will do is we will take our sticky pad and peel the back off of this. And what we're going to do, we're going to place it right here, just below the programming points, just like that. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this chip on the board. And where we're going to place it is going to be right here. All right? Just like that. I'm going to shove it down on there and make sure that it's tight. And I ain't going anywhere. You might have to move this torado out of the way a little bit. Don't break it off. Just move it. Okay? Then take this right here, okay? Now look, D. This is the first one that you're going to pull through. You're going to put it underneath the edge of the chip like that, all right? You're going to pull it like a chicken, okay? But then what you're going to do is you're going to take your, something like this, make sure it's not sharp, make sure it's dull. Stick that a little bit underneath the chip, lift up on the chip just a little bit, and you'll feel the wire pull past the resistors, okay? There you are. Then take it and slide the wire that way, just like that. Okay? Now, take C, okay, which is your post out. Again, pull it under the chip, pull it underneath that wire. Okay? And then just move it right over. You'll feel it move right over, nice and easy. Don't scratch the top of the motherboard or anything like that. Move that over there like that. All right? Then what you're going to do, the first one you're going to take, okay, this one right here. All right, this is going to be E. Okay, I'm going to take E, I'm going to pull it underneath, and then straighten it out with your little implement that you're using, and then take F, put that underneath there, pull that underneath there, and then tighten that. Okay, so now you have E, which is this one right here, and F, which is this one right here. Okay, now you're going to take D, which is going to be your reset cable, and it has this nice little hole right here that you're going to put this wire right through. Okay, just like that. See? Then we're going to grab C. C is going to go through this hole where the south bridge is, just like that. All right, now that's our two underside wires. Now we're going to take this thing, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take 5 volts, which is your plus right here. I'm going to trim this puppy up just so it exposes just enough. I'm going to place it up against this point right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit that with the iron. All right, you're going to make a nice little solder point right there. Now, as you can see, that's 5 volts right there. Okay? And like I said, these points have no flyback when you hook it up to an oscilloscope. Okay? And that's what you want. You don't want flyback. All right? Then you're just going to take that and put that up against there like that. Then you're going to take your ground, which is right here. You're going to follow this wire through. You're going to bring it up over here. You're going to bring it to this solder ball right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're going to cut it right by that solder ball. Okay? You're going to trim it. Okay? And then you're going to strip the wire. Nice and easy. You only need to get the end of it. That's it. You only need a small portion of it. And take that. And then put that up against there, and there's your ground. Okay? So far, so good. Then, if we have a hot glue gun, like I do, right here, I'm going to pull these wires away from this hole, because you know that's where the hard drive caddy tray goes through. You don't want to go through that with a screw. That would be bad. You can take some hot glue and just put it up against there, so that way then there is no way that those wires can ever come loose. I'm going to hold this right here, just get some hot glue. Okay, and put that up against there, so that way then the wires adhere to the motherboard, just like so. All right, let's hold it down. That should be about it, and there you go. Then, okay, first wire, E, goes to the outside point here. You're just going to trim this one right here. You're just going to trim a little bit off, and just leave a little bit of the wire coming out of the insulation. hold that up against the solder ball, okay, and then just hit it with the iron, and she'll solder right down, okay. Straighten it out, then take this wire right here, like this, pull it up, bring it over, that way then they're nice, and then all you're going to do is you're going to trim this right by this solder ball right here, which is going to be F, okay, just like that. Alright, then what you're going to do, you're going to take this, and you're going to trim just a small amount of wire insulation off, and then all you're going to do is make sure you got that soldered good and it's not touching any other point. Alright, once you do that, stretch it out, okay, so it's nice and neat. I mean, unless you want it to look like frickin' spaghetti, that's all up to you. Alright, then just tack it down with some hot glue or gaffer's tape or whatever the heck that you're using, okay? Doesn't have to be hot glue, it could be whatever. Okay, and we'll put one more little bead right here. That way for sure that thing will not move, okay? Very easy. Alright? When you're done, you should have something that looks exactly like that. Alright? Pretty easy, right? There you go. Okay? Now. Okay. Now, this is what you're going to... Mike, not allowed to get stoned, man. Okay? Not allowed to get stoned. Alright, now. Alright, and of course, Lorraine has to call the cats in because it is raining like a son of a gun. Okay, now look. Alright, here you go. Now this is what you do. Okay? This is going to be, let's see here. This is going to be C. So you're going to trim this. And then this right here is going to go to CR11. Okay? It's going to be right here. Just like that. And trim that off. Alright? Then, take this. Strip that. Okay? And we trim that. Now what we do is we go ahead, put a little flux there, a little flux there. Okay? I'm going to take some solder. I'm going to clean this up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just gently touch that, melt the flux. Okay, we get a nice little solder point right there. And then we're going to grab hold of this. That's your C point right there. There we go. Alright, and we're good. Now, what we're going to do here now is we're going to take, let's see if I can find them. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our little tweezers right here. Okay, clean the solder iron off. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and I want you to grab hold of this, and then I want you to go ahead and I want you to solder that in place just like that. Okay? Then take the C wire, which is your post out, and then what you're going to do, you're going to move it right against there and solder it right to the post out. Okay? Then, now, take this wire, stretch it out, just like that. Try to keep it as far away from the capacitors as you can, because capacitors do and will cause interference. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to hot glue that. Hot glue it here. Hot glue it here. That's it. Okay? So far, so good, I think. We'll see. We'll see when it boots. Okay? So, there we go. Alright? So we got a nice little connection there and there. Okay, we're all good. Now, okay. Grab our thermal grease. Like so. Go ahead and we'll put some on there. Just like that. Then we will grab hold of the fan that we have cleaned. Put that there. Put that there. Grab your X clamp. Put it on. Okay? There it is. Alright? Really, the hard part is over. Okay? Now, if you can call that hard. Alright? I'm not sure. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to connect our NAND wires. Now, I know that you've already did this, you've already dumped the NAND, you already wrote it and everything else, but I have to do it on this one, so just bear with me, okay? I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning over there, I am sorry, but, you know, just the way that is. I've been there, done that, didn't like it. Alright, so, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and we'll solder this one. Whoop. Okay, make sure we got the right one here. Okay, then we will go ahead and we will solder. These are our NAND points. Okay. All right. That's one. Two. Oh, I see. Viper made it in. He looks like a soaking wet cat. It's very funny. All right, and he looks pissed off too. Okay, now. All right, and then we'll solder this right here. Okay, we should be good to go. All right, now, all right, if everything is right, by God, we hope, plug this thing in. Oh, good. The other cat's made it in too. Okay, we should have a red light, in which we do. Okay, now, okay, here is the thing here now. All right. Now, programming the chip. Make sure, because we're powered by the motherboard, this switch needs to be off. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we will go ahead and we will pull up J-Run. Alright? And here we go. Alright. Now J-Run will come up. All right, now the first thing you want to do is go to Advanced, go to Custom NAND, CR Functions, XVSF. All right, and then what we're going to do is we'll go to Trinity. I'll start off here. Okay, we're in the 300 megahertz range. We're going timing files 60.3. And then we're going to go TRL 0.3 T 60.3 XSV. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and now we'll plug this in here. Like that, all right, and we'll make sure that JRunner is up and running, okay, and we will hit run, and now it should detect that. It should have factory firmware sign detected. Life is good. All right, hit yes, and now we're going to program this chip. All right, you with me, right? Yeah, I know I need a 3-camera setup. Alright. Cool, Steven. Just do just do what you're doing, man. Just do what you're doing, okay? You don't have to keep up with me. Just do what I'm doing here. Okay? Now, chip is programmed, okay? Life is grand. Now what we're gonna do, we'll exit out of this here, and then what we'll do is we will read the NAND, okay? So, yep, and there we are. It's Trinity, Jasper, 16 megabyte, blah, 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 blah. All right? So you got 3 minutes to read this damn thing. Okay? So we're going to read this thing. There you go. It's so cute to have a key. You know what I'm saying? Huh? You like that, don't you? Everybody needs a pussy. Okay? So, anyway, she's on my chair. She's still on my chair, okay? Not cool. So anyway, okay, so we're reading the NAND, okay? And it's going to read this NAND. And then when we read the NAND, all right, what we're going to do is, while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to Show Working Folder. This ain't going to hurt anything while it's reading the NAND, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to the desktop. Then we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and, well, we're going to go to Release. We're going to go to Trinity. We're going to go to Speed Up. We're going to grab this SMC bin, okay? And we're going to copy that. All right? And then we're going to go to Desktop. We're going to go back to JRunner. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bring this down to XE Build, okay? There's the XE Build folder right there. All right? Now, we're going to go into XE Build, and then we're going to go into Data, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to paste this little son of a gun right in here. We're going to replace the file in the destination. Yes. Okay? And we're going to exit out of that. That way then our SMC is already set up. This SMC works in conjunction with these timing files. Now mind you, you can use the Trinity Glitch 2 CR4. Alright, but Alexei wrote this SMC specifically for these timing files to work with these timing files. Okay? Now sometimes they work really good. Sometimes I'll use the CR4 bin with Alexei's timing file, and I'll get, you know, very, very good result. Sometimes I'll use, you know, I'll use a timing file that's from the 200 megahertz range. Sometimes a 150. It all depends on the actual motherboard. Not every one of these is the same. Okay, they're different. Okay, they have that plus or minus 5% tolerance. All right, so you know, I mean, you know, different components. You know, I mean, as they updated, of course, you know, they changed terados out, they changed all kinds of stuff out, they changed capacitors out. That all affects this. This is nothing but a guessing game, okay, more than anything. All right. So you gotta be aware of, you know, hey, where do I need, what timing file do I need, okay? And you know, usually by the blips and blinks of the timing file, you're able to tell if this thing is going to work or it isn't going to work, okay? Or it's going to be a gigantic failure. All right, so you got to take your time with this thing. All right, you can sit there and you can say, well, I've tried all the timing files and everything else. Nah, did you try different SMC? Well, no. Maybe you might need to look into that. Did you try a different glitch point? Because there are several on this motherboard. Okay, you know, that you can choose from. But Alexei recommends this one right here, and this is what I'm using. On a Corona, I'll use a different one, like a 3FT10. Okay, you know, instead of C511, because, you know, I mean, sometimes when it comes right down to it, when you got WinBond memory, you know, you're kind of subjected to a very, very limited pot of what you can choose to make the thing boot and actually make it boot right, okay? So anyway, okay, now we read this NAND, all right? Now, what are we going to do here, all right? Tell you what we'll do. This is what we'll do. Just for ha-ha's sake, let's see if we can do it this way. Okay, we'll do CR4, create ECC, and then we'll write the ECC using CR4, okay? Alright, now it's going to write the ECC. The ECC is the first 50 blocks of the NAND, okay? And what it does is it writes a program called Xenon Linux Loader, which will then capture the CPU key from threads being processed. So, okay, we're good there. Now, the moment of truth. We'll go ahead, we'll plug this in, and hopefully, with an amazing amount of luck, okay, this thing will actually give me Zell. Alright? So, we're going to go ahead. I will go ahead and I will put this right here like that. Well, I don't know if you can see. There you go. That's a little better view. Alright? I would think. Yep, there you go. Alright, now. Okay. Now, what we will do is we will go ahead and we will boot this friggin' crazy thing. Okay? So I'll turn off the light for effect here. Alright? And you can see the chip pretty good. So, let's go ahead and let's hit this thing and see what happens. Yep, that's one, that's two. There we go. Okay, that's for the CR4 bin. Okay? Notice it blinks a little differently. Alright? And as you can see, we have Zell. Okay, life is grand. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this thing, of the CPU key. Alright? Too bad I forgot to turn my phone on. That's okay. It'll boot quick. Yeah, if you notice, like I said, we got Zell now. Zell will run down and then it will give you the CPU key, which is what you need to decrypt the NAND, okay? Because it is encrypted, alright? Now you have your CPU key and your DVD key up on the screen. Now, as soon as this phone boots, in which it's booting, oh my god. Ah, yeah, good old Metro. Yeah, huh? Come on, you stupid son of a... I love this. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll take a picture of that and then we will enter it into the, into JRunner. Alright? Which then it will decrypt the NAND. Okay? Now, alright. Oh good, my phone booted. Look at that. Oh goody. Here. Camera. Thank you. Alright. Now we're going to take a picture of this thing. Okay. There we go. Now, did it take or what? One more time. Okay. Let's see if it took it. Yep, there we are. Okay, so now I've got the CPU key. Now I'm going to shut down the console because I did what I had to do. Alright? Now, okay. Now that that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter the CPU key in here. Okay? Now, of course, I'm not going to show you this key because, you know, that would be like sacrilegious. Alright? So, we'll go ahead and we'll enter this key. Alright, here we go. Alright. For those of you who don't know, this key is 32 characters long. Hexadecimal. Okay. Okay. This is harder than friggin' actually doing with the RGH. Okay. Yep, that's the correct key. Okay, because we decrypted the NAND and everything is all cool. Alright? So now what we're going to do is we're going to create XE build image. Alright? Alright, now it says SMC bin found. Delete it? No, you don't want to. Okay, because we put that there for a reason, because that's Alexi's. And that's what works very well with these timing files. Okay? So we're all good. Alright. There it is. Okay, and now what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to write the NAND, alright? So, writing the NAND. Alright, now, this is another 3-minute episode that we have to wait for this thing to write, okay? Once this thing writes, then it should be fine. Yeah, I don't need luck. Yeah, man, I got loads of them. The reason why I take them off, Mike, is because sometimes they create problems more than anything. Okay, you know, I mean, it's just, I don't know why, but for some reason, if they get corrupt or whatever, oh my God, look out, all kinds of mess. Yeah, that's only a small sample of what I, oh my God. Dude, I got them in a 5-gallon bucket. Okay, I'm going to build this massive USB drive, and I'm going to solder everything together. And I'm going to put it on top of the Xbox. Okay, you wanted a USB SSD? Okay, I got you one right here. This is a 4 terabyte USB SSD. Okay, that would be nuts. Okay, that would be nuts. And anyway, I hope that Steven is getting okay with it. Steven, are you there? I hope that you're there. I know you're probably shouting right now, going, "Shut up, Tony! Shut up! I'm in the middle of this." Oh God, I don't mind helping people. It's all good. You know, I mean, the poor guy. I mean, he's been at it. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. He's still at it. Okay, so obviously you need a little bit of a boost. Okay, so here I am. What do you want? Hooked up to that internal? I can do that, man. I can do that. That won't be a problem. Well, you need to. Hey, man, I understand. Believe me. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that one. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Right? Clock's ticking. You're sitting here going like, what the hell? Where did the day go? Okay, where did it go? You know, just like it goes so quick. And you know what? Like I'm gonna tell you, my father told me a long time ago. He said to me, as you're growing up, you're gonna notice the days are gonna get shorter. Time is gonna go faster. And I used to laugh at him. Yeah. Don't laugh at your father. He was absolutely right. Okay. Hey Ryan, how are you, man? Good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a while. What you been up to? You staying out of trouble or what? Knowing you? Nah. Oh man, yeah, for real is right, man. I'm telling you, brother. The older I get, the more I realize I'm becoming my father. That's scary, man. Okay. Now I understand why he was always so grumpy and stuff, you know? Now I do understand. And why he would say, are you stupid? Okay, you know, I mean, hell, I used to think my name was Jesus Christ because he used to say it all the time. No, it's Jesus Christ. You know? Hey, you know how it goes. Well, anyway, I hope Steve is okay. Haven't heard from him yet. I'm wondering if he electrocuted himself. This thing's just about done writing. Okay, we're on block 3A, F, now 3B. When it gets to FFF, life will be good. Well, it'll be better when the damn thing boots, okay? Well, we're going to try that. Like I said, it's nothing but educated guesses, okay, more than anything. Alright, but, you know, it's just the way it is. But this is a pretty simple motherboard to RGH. This is not a hard one at all. Alright, so she finished up. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close off this one right here. And that way then it doesn't show the CPU key. Alright, now I'm going to put this right here. Okay? Now, alright, by rights, this thing should boot. Alright, so we're going to give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Yep, 1, 2, boom, done. There you go. Okay? Booted, finished. There you are. Alright? Pretty easy. Okay? Now, tell you what, we'll turn it off. And everybody say, oh, that's just one boot, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we'll turn it off. I'll click the button several times just to piss it off. Okay? Ah, shut down, you son of a... Don't mess with me, I'll hurt you. Okay. And we'll start it off again. We'll see what happens. Yep, there you go. Boom. Done. Like I said, SMC is very important. Okay? Not all of them go this easy. They don't. Okay? And I'll be real with you. Alright, sometimes I'm going to tear my freaking hair. I'm ready to throw the motherboard across the damn room. Okay? Anyway, as you can see, there we are. We reached dashboard. Life is good. Steve, what's your problem? I'm kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, okay? Alright, but anyway, alright. Now that we got that done, okay, life is grand. So I'll tell you what we're going to do now. I'm going to take this dang thing, alright, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay. We'll go ahead. We will pull the power on this thing. I hate when it does that. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll do this right here. We will de-sweat this. Alright. No big deal. No reason to have this bulky solder on there. Alright. Clean the iron off. There we go. Alright, now that that's done, what we will do is we will take the almighty, oh, this is a big deal right here, Q-tip. Alright. And what I use for cleaning off flux and also getting rid of idiots on Facebook. Goof off. Okay? Works great. I promise you. Just make them drink it. They'll go away. And then we'll go ahead and clean this off here. We'll clean this off here. Clean that up there. we'll clean the flux off here, and then we will go ahead and we'll clean this right here. Get that all clean. All right. We'll dip in the other side. Okay. Cleanliness is next to godliness. All right. We'll clean this point here, and then we will clean this point right in here. All right, and there you go. Now that's done. All right. Now, what we're going to do, you go ahead, and once that's done, we're going to grab this chassis right here. Okay? Right there, just like that. Okay? And mind you, I have to put LEDs in this one, so, you know, just for effect here, we'll put that in there like that. Okay? Alright? And then what I'll do is I'll just take the fan off by the screws here and then just put the LEDs around it. I don't want to get the chassis in place here. So we'll go ahead. Here we go. Put this in here. Don't need the soldering iron right now. Grab all of this. Slide the donut in. Put this down like this. Fit that in there. Okay, that on. Grab the ground bar. Okay. Put that in. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll lock this in place right here by inserting the screw right in the back here where the caddy goes. Okay, that way then it locks everything in place. So when we flip it over, we don't wind up with parts flying out of the damn thing all over the damn place. That would suck. Okay, we can grab another one. Alright, just so you can see the hell I'm doing here. There you go. Alright, now if you notice, pretty much locked down pretty good. Okay, now we will flip this over like so, and then we will put the screws in. And we'll start off with the X clamp. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna grab, where the hell did it go? Oh no, oh there it is, right in front of my face. Okay, grab this thing, put this in here. Alright, that's one. I'm going to do this right here. Go crossways. That way then it spreads the heat sink paste out evenly. Just like you're doing a cylinder head. Alright, that's another one. One more. And if you're wondering, Steve, why I'm putting this in the chassis, is because you can time it out of the chassis. But when you put it back in the chassis, things change. Because, let's face it, everything uses radio frequency. And that's the reason why this chassis is built the way it is. To hold microwaves in. Okay? So, of course, that can change the timing on the kit. Also, the accessories. Alright? That's the reason why, once you get it in the chassis, and you power it on, and boot it a few times, okay, the little accessories plugged in, it should be okay. If you do it without the accessories, well, that takes away from voltage, amperage, and everything else. So, of course, everything could change rather quickly. Alright? And then you go from a great booting console to, it's alright. Alright? Now, before we put the accessories on it, let's see how it boots in the cage. Alright? So, put my handy dandy thing in there. Alright? I'm going to put you like that. That way you can see. Alright? And now we will go ahead and we will boot this console and see what happens. One shot, one kill. Okay? Alright? We'll turn it off. Alright? Now I'll tell you what we'll do. What we will do is we will go ahead, we will quickly turn it off. Come on. Quit, 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 quit. There we go. Quit. Turn it back on. See, Mr. Pulse there. Ah, got it that time. 1, 2. Okay? By the triple blink, that means that it made it through and everything is cool. Okay? Now, let's do this. Turn it off. Turn it back on. I think my monitor frizzed out again on me. Make sure it gets back to the computer before we reboot this thing. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, my monitor black screen. Look at that. Ain't that special? Oh, wait a minute. Let me do something here. Hang on here. Do this. We'll do this. I love these little remote controls. These things are nuts. Yep, it's definitely black screen, my monitor. See, this is what I'm saying. My monitor sucks. This is why sometimes when I'm doing this thing, when I'm doing these boot times and everything, it definitely sucks. Alright? So now we're going to turn it back on here. Alright? Now, let's see if we get a picture. Which we should. Maybe? Okay, good. Alright, now, bring it back, bring your attention back here. We'll do it one more time. What the hell? One shot, one kill. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Not bad. Yep. Okay. Now, alright, that's all well and fine. Except for one little thing, though. Will you check that out? Look at that crap, man. That's how bad this monitor is, man. That's pretty bad. Okay? Now, we can go ahead here. Alright, yeah, and it definitely... Yep, okay, good. Got a picture back. Alright, now, what we're going to do... Okay, now that was all well and great. Okay, great. Wonderful. Let's plug this in. Let's plug the Wi-Fi adapter in. Okay? Yeah, we're adding stuff to it. You notice, huh? We'll even grab the DVD. Okay? We'll plug that in. God, I love these cables. So short. Jesus Christ. Okay, good. Alright, now. You're not going to be able to see the green blinks. Okay, unfortunately, but I will. Alright, now. Okay. Hopefully, we'll see what happens when we boot this thing up again. That's 2. There we go. Okay. Booted. Life is good. Alright, we'll turn it off. Okay. Now what we will do is we will go ahead and we will turn it back on. Let's see how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. 1 lick. There you go. Okay. We'll turn it off. Turn it back on once again. Let's see what happens here. Yep, there you go. 1 shot, 1 kill. Life is good. Alright. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's really mess with its little mind. We'll pull the power on it, and then we'll plug the power back in. That'll make a nice little spike. Okay? We'll hit it again. Let's see what happens. Yep, there she goes. 2 pulses. Okay, now it's with all the accessories plugged in. Alright? So pretty much what you got here is a pretty decent booting, reliable console. Okay? This is why I do these live streams, so people understand. You know, I mean, anyone could do a video, you know, recorded and select whatever boot times that they want, you know, and I mean, and then publish that video. It takes another breed to do it live. Okay? And you sit there and you can argue that point all you want, but at the end of the day, when the rubber hits the road, okay, and you have somebody who's actually doing this stuff right and all that, they're going to be able to go ahead and live right to you say, no, my boot times are good. Here, check this out. Boom. Okay? Like I said, a picture is nothing. Okay? A recording is nothing. Live is everything. Tells a story right there. So, as you can see, there you go. All right? Now, any questions? Hey, Daniel, how are you? Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Marlon. Hey, Chris, how are you? Yes, with your pocket full of posies, with your freaking unicorn. Yeah, yeah, Mike, yeah, this is a big drive. Yeah, it's a good drive, too. It's actually 128 megabyte cache. She runs about 5,400 RPM, and it's fast. It's really fast. Now, mind you, though, you know, I mean, I do have these right here. Now, these are nuts, okay? But these are also extremely expensive, okay? You know, I mean, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, you get what you pay for. These are reliable. They work great. Never had a problem out of them. They work absolutely fabulous, okay? You know, I mean, they really do. And they're fast. They're really fast. I'm quite impressed with them. So, you know, I mean, I've been buying these things for a long time, man, and I haven't had any problems out of them. Now, one has come back, so I'm happy. But, you know, I mean, making a long story short, you know, as you can see, there you go. So listen, when you're done, all right, you should be able to grab Deadpool. Rock and roll, baby, that's right. I love it. So grab your little magic unicorn, okay, and make sure you activate them, and then you do the happy dance. Oh, yeah! You don't want to see what this thing's doing right now. Okay, so anyway. Krisha, crazy son of a... He sent that to me. Okay, I'm not the psycho. Chris sent that to me. He's the psycho. Just puts me in situations that I really, really like. Okay, you know. So, anyway, needless to say, okay. Yes, ready for Deadpool and the Unicorn. Now, Steve, I don't know where Steve has went. Okay, maybe he's like scratching his head, scratching his anus. I'm not sure. Because he's been very, very quiet and has not messaged me yet. Okay, so either he's sitting here going, oh, or he's sitting there going, oh my God. Okay, I'm not sure. Or maybe he just passed out because it was 2 a.m. in the morning in Ireland right now. But anyway, I hope that... Night, Mike. You have a good one, brother, okay? I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Anyway, needless to say, though, I hope that this helps you, Steve. I really do. I really want a message from you saying, yeah, Tony, I got it. Not, Tony, I just blew up my house and burned down my freaking... Burned my bench down and everything else, okay? Because, you know, I mean... All I can tell you is this, look, take your time and do it right, okay? Don't do it wrong, okay? And like I said, you know, at the end result, it's not hard. It's freaking, what? I forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 freaking solder points, okay? Now, I can understand if you're crazy with a dual NAND or something like that with a 17-wire hookup, and all that crap, okay? And then you're putting LEDs on and everything else, and you're going nuts on the damn motherboard, okay? I can understand that, but this is 6 lousy freaking wires. You can't handle 6 lousy freaking wires. Put the soldering iron down, step away from the bench, okay? What am I going to tell you, okay? You know, I mean, I gave you everything that I normally do to do one of these, all right? So, you know, there you go, man, and I hope that you learn from it, okay? I really do. Guys, I appreciate it. I really, really do. Okay, and I appreciate everything that that you guys go through with me. You go through a lot. Right? Anybody that's watching my videos, I feel bad for them. They need a life. But anyway, no, really, guys, listen. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the support. Thank you over the years for all the support that you guys have given me, and you have. Okay, I've known most of you guys for ever since I've been on Facebook, for God's sake, okay? You know, I mean, so, you know, that in itself says a lot. So, guys, listen, thanks so much for watching, all right? And I hope that this helps people who want to get into doing this or doing their own or whatever. I hope that it helps them, okay? So anyway, guys, you all have a good one, and I'm going to holler at you all later, okay? I got to get this puppy rigged up and done. So I'll holler at you later. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Be safe.